First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Throws to second. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Chisholm leads off second with nobody out. That one misses. And it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And Ramirez is set down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
One out, and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. The 1-1 is fouled off. McClanahan with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Nice grab. And they get the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Aaron Judge at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Little chopper rolls foul. Judge with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Ball one low.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Yeah. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. The Yanks lead 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Garrett Cole. What do you got on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that is out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill. And there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Brandon Lau stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Caballero at second with 2 down. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Merrill settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. McClanahan back to work. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Yainer Diaz. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pereira makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, down the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, Curly, he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Yeah, that's fouled off. One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Save at second with a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And the 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at second.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. He's there. He's got it.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Everson Pereira.
Everson Pereira next to hit for the Rays.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fast.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
All one.
That just misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Brenton.
And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Doyle with a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. Misses off the plate, and 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. DeLuca on his way over. He's got it. 2 away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 out, space is empty. Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball and a strike.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen makes the play, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jose Caballero.
Going around.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, and that's just foul. And a base hit into right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Ha-Sung Kim. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Caballero on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit
The
quick.
first
Front
baseman,
shoulder
number 2,
open,
Yankees.
backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Doyle brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Ramirez in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
1-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And a curve is down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here is Aaron Judge. Flied to right his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Judge comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
So Harper stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. And the first pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. And a 1-1. Now
Ball
one miss.
inside.
That misses.
balls, one
Now
strike.
3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out to center. DeLuca under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
up
check
for
out the
the
latest
Reds,
news from around the
third
league.
baseman, Junior Caminero.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after
0-1
scoring
for the
runs, this
count.
is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses
Got
to
him.
first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff
The
man.
right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. And a strike in there.
0-2 is the count.
A strikeout for the Coltrane. He's making it look easy out there.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right
Now
there.
batting,
We got 3
catcher,
straight fastballs
Danny
looking in the 0-2 count
Jensen.
just to pour it back.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Line drive. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Yankees,
duel so
the center
far. Here's
fielder,
how the starters have
Jackson
performed up to this
Merrill.
point. McClanahan back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-1. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane McClanahan departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Now
the
a new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays, Manuel
number 39.
Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ball 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen getting loose out there. Clevenger getting loose as well. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. One away here in the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
Juan
fielder,
Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. and that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Judge waits. And another ball. Soto off of first with 2 away.
Ball 3.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And Judge takes a strike. Late with the swing there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bryce.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here is Bryce Harper. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. Harper retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now here is Johnny
the
DeLuca.
center fielder.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ramirez makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Everson.
Everson Pereira next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, the designated hitter, Jose
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball there. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it. Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. And forget it. His second of the year, it's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Ha-Sung Kim. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hey!
Yankees up by 3. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one missing low.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Now
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. And there's a ball. And that one in the air center field. DeLuca sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is back. Up onto the porch and gone. Kiss that one goodbye. A 2-run homer. His 2nd home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tim with the throw to first, and that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one popped up. Harper squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first
0-1's
pitch
the count.
strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike,
Number
or, you know,
13.
it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's
He's out.
there, and that's a great play. Rays held in check here. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for the
New
Rays,
arm out of the bullpen, Kevin Kelly.
number 49.
And with the big deficit on the
Kevin
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a
Leading
close
off for the
game.
Yankees, the third
And stepping
baseman,
in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. On the corner for a strike. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
It's Aaron Judge now. In there for strike 1. And ball 1. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Judge rips that one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Lou. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for New York, Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Ball 1
Ball,
there.
1 strike.
Kelly checks the runner, and Judge back in safely. And that's outside. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Hit hard, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Francisco Lindor stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Judge at third. Harper at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Inside, ball 1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chisholm. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
Danny Jansen, next to hit for the Rays. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
0-2.
The Yanks leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. Outside. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Upstairs. To the right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rays,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the
29.
8th. Pete Fairbanks.
Pete
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here
Leading
is
off for the
Yainer
Yankees,
Diaz.
the catcher,
1 for
Yainer
3.
Diaz.
Up and
Ball
in, and that is ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Diaz. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here is Jackson Merrill.
Come on down, Tampa.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that's outside. That one down the line. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing Swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one.
ball, one
Eye-hand
strike.
coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Look out.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. They're still on top 7-2. Bottom of the 8th.
And
Now the
leading
left
off
fielder,
for the Rays,
Everson
the
Pereira.
left fielder, Everson.
Cole
Pereira.
still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his
Now
8th
back,
strikeout
the
of the
designated
game.
hitter,
No, just
Jose.
excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
1 down.
Shortstop,
So next to the plate for
Kim.
Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees, Abner
number
Uribe.
47.
He's pitching on 2 days
Abner
rest.
Uribe.
And first offering is fouled off. Chopped left side, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caballero leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low. Strikes him out with 100.
Typically that high fastball, if it's
The first
close to the
baseman,
top
number
of the strike
2,
zone, a hitter,
Yandy.
if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Nope,
And that
that's
one
down.
is downstairs. And that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one clips the corner. Swung on, belted. Doyle flying after this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time, he's safe. It's 7-4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Junior Caminero will hit next.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well struck right field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
Hunter
Yankees.
Gaddis on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
33.
Pretty big spot he's coming
Hunter
into, trying to strand that runner at
Gaddis.
second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Bringing in
Now
the lefty
pitching
with a
for the
left-handed
Rays.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen
60.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Clevenger.
Now it's the second
Leading off for
baseman,
the Yankees,
Jazz
the
Chisholm
second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz
You know, this is kind of a tough
Chisholm Jr.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 70, warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Boyle, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That clips the corner. Way outside,
1
and
strike.
that's ball 2. Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside
Ball 1,
low,
no strike.
ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen right there to make the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this in plenty of time to first, they get the out on Soto. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 5. Back now in
Leading
Tampa
off
Bay,
for the
bottom
Rays,
of the 9th.
the catcher,
And now the catcher for the
Danny
Rays, Danny Jansen. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's
Now
just
pitching for
filthy,
the
man. And
Yankees,
one of the better ones in the game,
number
I'd say.
19,
Spin rate's very high, and it just
Mason
breaks a ton.
Miller.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a bat. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Inside, just missed. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Everson Pereira.
And stepping in for the Rays, Everson Pereira. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Aimed to score from third. And that puts the tying run on base.
Big RBI for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now it's going to be Jose Caballero. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out, runner at second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim on the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The winning run on second base. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there,
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Winning run stands at second. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Tapped softly on the ground. Ramirez zips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. And we are tied 7-7.
Pitching for the
We're
Rays,
back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number 63.
Edwin Uceta.
Edwin Uceta.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Hit in the air, center field. DeLuca sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
First baseman, Bryce.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Known for his late inning heroics. Pitch out, but no action.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Ball 4, he walked it. And that'll keep the line moving.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Substitution now at first base. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they lead. It's 10-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Edwin Uceta gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
On the mound
Rays,
now, number 70. This
70.
is his 5th appearance of the year.
Vassal.
One down, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses. On the ground to third. And now two gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 down, bases empty. Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And another ball. Headed down the line. Pereira on the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope. That's inside.
That one pushed foul. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they get 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and nobody left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Yankees 10 and the Rays 7. Now into the game, Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate.
Pitching, number 28.
Runner in scoring position,
Austin
no outs.
Wells.
To the batter now, Brandon Lowe. Miller back to work. There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Merrill makes the play, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
So it's their last chance in this one. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. That one in triple digits. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
21 wins in a row. Everyone around this team, the players, the trainers, the clubhouse guys, the fans, they come to the ballpark expecting to see a win night in and night out. They tie the 1935 Chicago Cubs. Can't wait to see if they can get to 22.